This action opens up CWF Worldwide. Pro Wrestling's only mermaid, Aspyn Rose, battles the deranged Sis. A question that we have all asked at one point in time. Welcome to CWF Worldwide, Aspyn Rose Pro Wrestling's only real mermaid going up against Sis. We're not entirely sure what Sis is, but welcome to CWF Worldwide. Brad Stutts and Cecil Black Coffee Scott are in the booth. Cecil, we've got the ladies kicking us off again this week.
Oh, we got one lady in there and a sea monster and Sis.
God.
It's the Kraken, brother.
She's vicious. She's mean, yo.
It's a hell of a match for Aspyn Rose to take. We know she's been on the show for a long time with a shoulder injury. This is not the first one ever come back again.
Well, I will say, though, this young lady has been in some wars already in a relatively young career. She's been in the ring with Jessica Havoc. She's been in the ring with Sue Young, trained by ROH World Champion Jay Lethal. So she has had some tough battles already, but man, you travel all over the circuit, you travel anywhere, you're not gonna find anyone quite like Sis.
No, she is absolutely one of a kind, and of course you gotta watch out for him.
They're out there to him, hold on the outside, oh, send her into the apron. Referee Charles Richardson not paying attention.
And no problems with beating the snot out of a woman.
Well, him was never exactly known for his decorum.
Now, one thing that'll help Aspyn Rose, she does employ a very hard-hitting, strike-based and submission style here that should serve her well, if that shoulder is not 100%.
Yeah, I believe it was a broken collarbone some months back, and we've had several guys, Chet Sterling comes to mind, who have missed significant ring time with that very injury. She's gonna try to mount some offense here. Oh, knee strike right to the head. You called it, C-Bear, a great looking strike game.
Right, don't judge the book by its cover. Boy, there's a cover. She's not the biggest girl in the fight, but she hits as hard as anybody.
And, that's what she's going to have to do, I think. She's going to have to surprise Sis with a big haymaker, a big KO, or catch her in one of those submissions. One thing about Sis, we've never really seen her mat wrestle. She just comes in here like a beast. We don't know what kind of mat game she has. It might be Aspyn's best strategy to take her down to the canvas and see what kind of mat game she's got.
Right, get her out of her element.
Trained by Jay Lethal, Aspyn can wrestle.
Oh, it might not matter if Sis gets this suplex.
Right, she's got to create that opportunity to do so, though. Great thinking, small package, shoulders down. Sis just powers her off.
Right, that's the advantage Sis is going to have here.
That's such an advantage whenever you're strong enough to just push the opponent off of you.
Man, that was very subtle. She stomped right on the knee there.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That's a real easy, quick way to injure somebody.
And a guillotine choke here. And Aspyn trying her best here, but it's hard when you got a competitor this strong to wipe it down on a guillotine choke.
Slips through, sunset flip, no! Drove her face first into the canvas.
Man, that was slick.
She might have been better off going into a pinning predicament, though. Now she's still got to maneuver that weight. Knee bar.
Yeah, got a knee bar hooked in.
We said she's probably got the better mat game of the two.
And Aspyn couldn't quite get her own legs clasped. She's trying to now, but she's allowing Sis to get out.
Sis with just a choke and laying on top of her. That's the disadvantage. It's going to be harder for Aspyn to maneuver that weight off of her. Sis can literally just lean on the smaller girl and potentially hold her down for the 3 count.
Absolutely. I'm honestly a little surprised Richardson counted that pin with that choke in there.
Sis, careful. Oh man, this is so dangerous. Oh, crushed her.
Oh my God.
Oh, you could see the breath leave her body almost. Cover. Oh, she survived it though.
She's finding a lot of heart here by Aspyn Rose.
Crowd is starting to rally behind Aspyn Rose. The mermaid has got to figure out a way to navigate the sea creature, as you called her. I didn't call her that. You called her the
Kraken.
Oh! Flying elbow, got nothing.
And she went to the deep end of the ocean there and couldn't quite get her.
Aspyn has got to put something big together here. Whatever her best stuff is, she's got to unload it now. Swing and a miss. Knee strike.
And great knee strike there.
Boom!
Shot and
Trying to get that Koji clutch.
yeah, trying to get it. She calls it the siren song.
She's got those long legs. Oh, Sis is just powering out, and now she's on top. Got her. She could not get the weight off of her shoulders, and that quick, Sis wins it.
Attention CWF Worldwide fans in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Nova Pro Wrestling returns to Northern Virginia Friday, August 12th in Fairfax. Make your plans now to attend and see PWI Ultra J champion Cedric Alexander defends his title against Lucha Underground's killshot Shane Strickland. Hot Sauce Tracy Williams takes on the undefeated ace Arik Royal. And Sanjay Dutt and Logan Easton LaRoe captain their teams in our 6-man main event. Make sure you follow Nova Pro on Twitter @VA Wrestling. And for ticket and merchandise information, check out tinyurl.com/Nova812. We'll see you there.
Alexander Sharp.
Oh, it's the easiest night of my life. I came all this way to do absolutely nothing. You too. What do I pay you for? There you go. Earn your money. Pay for it. Your future 2016 Johnny Weaver Cup champion.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to start this show off the right way with your future 2016 Johnny Weaver Cup champion, Mr. Ethan Alexander Sharp. I mean, let's face it, it's a foregone conclusion. It's axiomatic, if I might say so myself. I have defeated, in this past show, not one former Mid-Atlantic champion, not two former Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champions, but three former CWF Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champions. I have done something that all of you sheeple have been wanting to do since the very beginning of your miserable lives, and that's not only succeed, but succeed by doing nothing. I have beaten the system, and on top of that, I will beat the system again here tonight as I lead my number men to...
Ethan Sharp has beaten the system. He has a bye all the way to the semifinals. And CWF official William L. Cross.
Please welcome William L. Cross. It's my promo if I say it's my promo.
Sir, what is your business?
Shut up and listen. It's been a long time since I've been out here, and I sat right there 2 weeks ago and I watched the mockery you made of the Johnny Weaver Cup tournament. And that's not going to happen. You listen to this. Shut up. Shut up. For those of you that don't know, I started that tournament back when I was in charge here. But I tell you what, I take it personal, because what I watched, it was a travesty. That's right. You know what was a travesty? That you walked into the finals. Over Trevor Lee. Come on. Trevor Lee. Over the Boogie Woogie Man, Rob McBride. It's not going to happen.
They don't know how to tell time.
Hey, it's not going to happen, and I'll tell you why it's not going to happen. Because Johnny Weaver's memory should be worth a whole lot more. He should be immortalized a whole lot better than anything you got to do. He got out there and he wrestled, yeah, but behind the scenes, a lot of people don't realize it, but he made the matches. He was a booker for years, and he put the best product out there he could. And what I watched 2 weeks ago was far from the best product, and it's because of you.
No, I am.
He's a real man. He's a real man. Just like Ray Kendrick is a real man, and he can't be here because he's not medically cleared. So he's out of the tournament. I don't care. It's going to be your problem because your little 2 buys to get into the finals, you can say bye-bye to them. You can say bye-bye. Because let me tell you, I don't know what it is with you millennials, but you'd rather be given something than earn it. And that's not what I'm about. That's not what... He was a personal friend of mine, and I'm not going to let it happen. Let me tell you, he not only set records, he made records. That man had a book that he wrote down the finish of every match. He was better than Statmark. He wrote down everything. He's kind of an idiot savant. You're just an idiot.
Sir, I'm the smartest man in wrestling. I'm smarter than everybody.
Tell him what he's going to be doing.
Will be a 6-way elimination bout. The 2 remaining wrestlers at the end will fill the last 2 spots in the tournament, and all of them, including Ethan Sharp, will be in action next week on CWF Worldwide for the quarterfinals. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 6-way scramble match. The last 2 men left standing will get the last 2 spots in the Weaver Cup. A new person enters every 60 seconds. Pinfalls, submissions, or over the top rope counts as an elimination, and the bout continues until 2 survivors are left. Mr. Hedrick, ring the bell.
Stutts! Hey, Stutts!
This is a 6-man scramble. The last 2 men get the last 2 spots in the Weaver Cup. Now this will be fought kind of under Rumble rules. We start with 2, and at regular intervals we get another entry.
Absolutely. Every 60 seconds, a new man hits the scene. All 6 wrestlers were not involved in the original 16-man tournament. So essentially, what we have done is taken that 16-man tournament, created a 22-man tournament, because 2 wrestlers will advance out of this 6-way challenge match. Last 2 standing come back next week on CWF Worldwide for the quarterfinals. High stakes in this one.
Absolutely, we've got our second look in CWF of Slade Porter.
Rat Boy said he's going to turn CWF into the porterhouse.
Like steak? He actually had a hell of a showing back in January against Donnie Dollars. Great young athlete.
And you notice Sis and Aspyn on the outside. Choke slam.
Chip Day!
Do or die Chip Day draws number 3.
This guy.
Oh! There may be no harder hitter on the circuit than Chip Day!
I'm a big fan of Chip Day. This dude has got the goods.
Slade Porter, I don't know if he can outstrike Chip though.
Very few can.
Oh God! Oh God! I never want to be hit that hard ever.
Oh God, Slade, you think he might have the quickness, but Chip is extremely quick for his size.
Ah! So as William L. Cross touched on, Ethan Alexander Sharp's bye in the 2nd round, null and void. He will wrestle next week just like everybody else. With our 2 winners tonight, we will get 4 quarter-final round matches in this tournament next week on CWF Worldwide. The injuries to the assassin Ric Converse, the shenanigans of Ethan Alexander Sharp, changing the whole complexion of this tournament.
Yeah, we're guaranteed to get a full tournament.
Very controversial and polarizing figure in CWF Mid-Atlantic lately has a standing offer on the table from Ethan Alexander Sharp to join Moneyball, and we have seen him very recently with some actions that quite frankly are a bit surprising. Donnie, despite his flaws, has always been honorable except for these past couple of weeks.
Right, Donnie strikes me as a guy that's really trying to figure things out right now.
Someone who's lost,
Yeah.
you might say.
Oh God! Penalty kick to the face of Dollars. God, he just made
Cover on him!
He made a withdrawal on the face of Donnie Dollars, and there was no. We need a referee. Yeah, pinfalls and submissions count here.
Referee, I think, was a little bit out of position on that. Whenever there's a cover, somebody's got to slide in and make the count. We've got them stationed all over ringside for that purpose.
Right, as well as to see if the competitors touch the floor.
Absolutely, and oh man, this is a big bad man right here. Swing and a miss. Woo!
Good.
House of Fire, Porter. Oh God, he ran through the clothesline.
He just wiped out Slade Porter.
The top prospect from the Mid-Atlantic Dojo, Chip Day. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got a chip on his shoulder.
Oh, stop it.
Oklahoma Stampede. Got him.
Oh, Chip wisely rolling towards the rope.
Had to break that cover attempt, and look at these two.
Drive a hostage fight.
Oh, double clothesline. Neither man budges.
Oh my God.
Slugging it out. It was Snooty Foxx that Donnie Dollars attacked a few weeks back. We still don't know if he's going to take that offer from Shark or not. The rope, swing and a miss. Clothesline all the way over. Donnie Dollars is eliminated.
That is an upset, Brad.
Donnie going for the feet of Snooty. Hold on, he's pulling. Hold on. Well, he just he pulls Snooty over the top. Snooty's over the top.
Snooty Foxx has been eliminated.
He pulls Snooty over the top. Hold on here. We got to fight on the floor. Good Lord, fight on the floor. Refs are pulling Snooty Foxx and Donnie Dollars apart on the floor. Good Lord. They're dragging Snooty Foxx out of here. And they're going to have to.
Man, what a situation here. And our final competitor just came in, the golden ticket holder, Joshua Cutshall.
So we're down to 4. 2 of these 4 will cover. 2. Got him. Slade Porter's still alive. Him is gone.
Has been eliminated.
We're down to 3. 2 of these 3 will enter the Johnny Weaver Cup tournament in the quarterfinals next week, Seabear.
And what a draw for Cutshall here.
Absolutely, the holder of the gold ticket, but look at Slade.
Man, I didn't think Slade had this in him.
Oh, good thinking by the youngster.
Oh, catches Chip.
Boom, got both of them.
Man, Slade Porter's cooking here.
Oh, 2. Go for another one. Good thinking, young man. 2.
I mentioned this back in January. He's one of those guys you can't judge him on his appearance. He's a lot tougher than you might think.
Crowd chanting bro for the frat boy. Look at him fire right away at Chip Day.
Oh, Cutshall. Oh!
Oh, God.
The psycho knee strike there.
Oh, heads up. Cutshall plants Chip Day. 2. Only 2.
Man, how good is this Cutshall?
So the next fall wins this matchup. 2 wrestlers will advance to the quarterfinals next week on CWF Worldwide.
Throwing those jabs again.
Oh, yeah. Cutshall, oh, man. Woo! 540 kick. Oh, he sent through the ropes, not an elimination. Oh, God.
Rolling elbow.
Cover.
And
Got it.
Out. Chip Day and Joshua Cutshall will come back and fill the final 2 spots in the Weaver Cup tournament.
Joshua Cutshall both advance to the Weaver Cup.
Real man! Chip Day! Not a little doofus like you!
I don't need you.
Chip Day!
I can get you in a later round. It's all right.
You'll kick the teeth out of your head!
I'll see you in a later round.
Later on CWF Worldwide, the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championships will be defended as...
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Where's our interview time? Huh?
I don't know.
You don't have no questions for us?
I can have...
Do you even know who that is? Oh, it is. Do you know who I am?
They thought...
You
Where's
know
your
who this is?
microphone?
I don't have a microphone.
No, you don't come back until you get a microphone. Get a microphone.
I'm sorry.
Go. Team I.O.U. Team I.O.U. is who we come to CWF to face. And we've been told that Team I.O.U. It's the Carnies.
Carnies.
Boys, are you serious? We're George South guys. George created the word carny. Are you kidding me right now?
Team I.O.U, you're gonna owe us for even stepping in the ring with us tonight. We're gonna beat you down, boys. And
It's a wrap. I don't even want to talk to you no more, I.O.U, because after tonight, you'll be nothing more than a little tiny word in the almanac that Grant makes. Or whatever the hell it's called. But damn it, let me tell you something else. Something that's really pissing me off. We go online to see who we're facing, and we see a fan poll that puts the tag team champions Mecha Mercenary and Aaron Biggs against a joke of a tag title. I mean, what is that?
we are #1 contenders, not anybody else.
Regardless, after you get done with them, which I'm sure you'll beat them, hopefully, or you shouldn't even have those belts. But tell you one thing, after that, no matter what else happens, you got us to deal with, punks. Shine them damn belts up and get them ready to put them on us.
Carnies.
Wait, I found your microphone.
Hey guys, Nick Jackson here, the Young Bucks. You are watching CWF Worldwide, but you actually should be on ProWrestlingTees.com/YoungBucks. We got like 54 designs. Pick one of the coolest ones.
Too sweet.
Too sweet me. Boom.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome your challenger, Dirty Daddy!
What? You can get back to me, Riz.
And we got singles action for the RGL Championship. The Dirty Daddy receiving the singles match he asked for against Mace Maeda.
Absolutely, second attempt at the championship here. Dirty Daddy has got to be mindful if he goes down 2 times to the champion, there may not be a third title opportunity.
Right, not a whole lot of third chances in life. But Dirty Daddy looking like Ratchet from the Transformers tonight.
Oh, God!
It is cold cock Mace Maeda.
Tell you, those veterans, the striking game on those veterans are hard to beat. Oh! He's seen that Harley Race spot before. You can't pull that one past the Dirty Daddy.
Oh, exactly. It's got to be kind of a flashback to Dirty Daddy. Well, hold on.
Oh, boy! Oh, boy! Off the top!
And this has to be like when he battled Togo Yamamoto back in the day.
Does Mace Maeda have wooden shoes? Should we send Sale Party to investigate that?
I'm pretty sure this is highly racist, actually.
Hey, wore wooden shoes? What do you mean?
The Dirty Daddy off to a good start here.
They're checking on the champion in the far corner.
He's favoring that ankle, actually, which a lot of times when you fall to that floor, it's easy to jam up an ankle.
Coach is calling for an injury timeout. That's not a thing.
It's referee discretion, though. We're going to find out how honorable the Dirty Daddy is.
Coach is still calling for an injury timeout here. Oh, good Lord. Suckered the veteran in. 2. Suckered the veteran in. You don't see that much. Of course, Dirty Daddy, for anyone that doesn't know, started his career way back in the 80s in the Portland territory, the Northwest territory under Don Owens. Cover 2 was blackballed by the National Wrestling Alliance for 30 years back in the 80s due to a scandal with the promoter's wife. We can't really talk about that. And now that the blackball, now that the ban has been lifted, Dirty Daddy having to start all over again in the Rising Generation League.
Right, he's basically a rookie again.
Absolutely.
He wrestled for a lot of outlaw promotions throughout his career.
Have you tried any of that Freebird skin cream that keeps his skin looking so youthful?
I have not.
The wrinkle remover? He was telling me about it earlier, yeah.
I'm using it on the wrong parts of my body.
A lot of people know about the Freebird hair cream. Not as many people know about the Freebird skin cream.
I'm clearly not using the hair cream, sir.
See Theo Party uses it all the time. It's what keeps that glow about her skin.
What are we doing?
Dirty Daddy in a lot of trouble here.
Yes, he is.
Mace Maeda just used the baseball glove to chop him in the chest.
Oh, and a slap to the face. No respect.
Oh, God, he slapped him.
He fired up on him, did the Dirty Daddy. Gonna miss. Boy, these two are throwing bombs at one another.
These two are not wrestling like rookies, that's for sure.
He thinks he can mess with me.
Oh, hold on, Mace Maeda. Caught the back elbow in the corner there.
Of course, Mace was the coach's big surprise back at Absolute Justice.
Yeah, his first match won the RTL title.
And injured the knee of Jesse Adler. You heard William L. Cross mention it earlier. Adler needs knee surgery, is on the shelf indefinitely. Look at Dirty Daddy go, though.
Dirty Daddy a third time in the corner.
Another injury in this Weaver Cup that has already claimed 2 victims. Cover! 2! Only got 2. Could have had a knockout right there. Of course, Ray Kandrak on the shelf. 6 staples in his head thanks to Darius Lockhart having to withdraw from the tournament due to injury. Adler was already eliminated, but in the course of the tournament, suffered an injury that is going to require knee surgery.
Right, he wrestled on that knee against Doctor's orders, and Arik Royal did further damage in the clothesline by Dirty Daddy.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, I'm coaching. Come on, Maeda-san.
Oh, Maeda caught him. Oh, Samoan drop.
Beautiful move. 2. And you saw some Coach Gemini teachings here. You saw how he repositioned before he went to the cover.
Yeah.
That way he could hook the leg with his strong hand.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's absolutely the coaching of the coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it or not, he's as smart as they come. Sling blade!
Well, some people call it a sling blade. He calls it a Kaiser blade. Cover! Only got 2.
Not like some announcers out there with no name.
That's what he calls it. Coach is in the ring!
What in the hell?
If he swings that, it's a DQ!
Hey, he's gonna hit him with a bat, for real?
They love that bat. He's got to get Coach out of the ring now. This is where those all-star matches fall apart due to shenanigans. Coach has not laid a hand on anyone yet. This will be a disqualification. Oh, he stopped himself. He stopped short. Rolling reverse! No, roll through on the shoulders! Oh, great thinking on the part of the champion! Great thinking on the part of the champion! He rolled a direction you don't typically see for a rolling reverse counter, and he beat him.
Yeah. 5 minutes, 21 seconds. Your winner by pinfall and still rising Generation League champion, Mace Maeda.
Dirty Daddy, this is twice now that you lost to the Rising Generation League champion. What's next for you?
You know what? Back in the territories when 2 people had a conflict like me and Maeda do, we started a score. Loser leaves town. One of us has got to go. And I say I'm gonna take that belt and send them packing out of here back to Japan, and I'm gonna do it for the USA, Daddy. Come on, Daddy. Come on. Come on, Daddy.
See how I'm coming more like off my hip? Right? You were like if this arm's going up on lunch here. The little things that makes you money. It's the little things that make people talk about you. No matter what, it's still gonna hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions, Aaron Briggs, Mecha Mercenary.
Number man and number boy doing the could possibly do and trying to get a jump. Cecil Scott, do they have a chance against the two monstrous tag team champions?
Ask me again in about 5 minutes.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh God. In addition, by subtraction there on the numbers.
Mecha literally laughing at the fate of the number man and number boy. So our fans online earlier this week leading up to this event, there was a poll of options to challenge for the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship, and the fans selected Number Man and Number Boy. They won the drawing.
Yeah, they definitely went option 3 on this one.
Oh dear, but how, all right, Cecil, you've been in the ring. You've been overmatched physically by opponents.
Many times.
How do they beat these guys?
If they have any cunning and any smarts, which they are affiliated with Coach Gemini and Ethan Sharp, any brains that they may have, they got to use them. They have no physical edge. They don't have the experience edge. They may have the quickness, and that's what they got to use.
I feel like, yeah, but once they use that quickness,
Get out of here with the quickness.
Oh, God.
Daddy, no.
I feel like with that quickness, though, do they have anything to offer, to bring once they use that quickness? Like, you still got to be able to do something.
It sounds cliche, but you got to take these legs out of the big man. That's got to be the game.
Ow. Ow.
I think something squirted out of Number Boy.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
What did Number Boy do to him?
What's a broke neck, man?
State of Mecha Mercenary right now.
He's gonna make a victory sandwich out of the Number Boy.
You gotta come here. Come here, dude.
How is it gonna be like if you dropped a frozen burrito on the floor and it all comes spilling out?
Ew.
Oh no, poor guy.
Oh! The thud of that meaty paw!
It sounded like he threw a potato at a tree.
Oh dear! He wants to hear it!
Oh no.
You knew that was gonna happen. I'm not gonna shut up.
Ow! That one didn't sound any better! Ow!
Oh God.
Pineapples, I don't like it.
We don't advocate beating up boys here in Mid-Atlantic, but here we are.
Can they create an opening against the champs?
If they're going to, it needs to happen really quick.
Oh my God.
Oh, the old H-bomb.
So many images of the year have already happened in this match.
Now you're going to get a man in there.
Oh God, clothesline got nothing.
Life comes at you fast, Number Man.
Clothesline got nothing.
And the GDB.
Oh God, the what?
I'll tell you later.
Oh gosh. A Number Man has got some surprising mat skills. We have seen him use them before, but can you take these guys off their feet to do it?
Yeah, that's the key. I know I've seen and heard. I've been trained in the mat game. You know, Number Man always kind of reinvents himself.
Yeah, he's like Doctor Who. Throughout the years, there have been several Number Men.
It's just the one, actually.
This crowd is just mean.
And this is a...
Oh,
no
my!
disrespect to the Number team. This is about what we expected.
Yeah.
I mean, this is their second defense. The match against LeBron James would have gone the same way.
It's like that commercial. It's hard to stop a train.
It really is. Speaking of train, this air conditioner, bro.
Oh, body shot.
Segue of the year.
Dangerous C. Corey Edsel used to tell me his favorite thing to stop a man was just one big, good body shot.
Right. Corey Edsel, of course, is a boxing fanatic.
He's left handprints on many a men's soul.
Including yours truly.
Oh, she's gonna miss here.
That might be the opening Number Man needs.
It's definitely the biggest opening that he's had to date.
And you saw him go to the body there.
10 punches! 10 punches from the Number Man!
We got the 3.
Oh, maybe not. Oh!
Oh my goodness, Mecha Mercenary.
Suplex out of the corner.
That was a new trick of the playbook for Mecha.
Oh. Number man begging off. Oh, he went to the eyes.
You know what I was about to say? They gotta cheat. I hate to say it, they gotta cheat.
Oh, for his partner. Oh, dear. He has this, though.
Yeah, both of them, but they're fighting him off.
Double clubs here. Might be the best thing they could do. The ropes.
Oh, he tripped him. What a brilliant move.
Great thinking on the part of the number man. He used his partner.
That was wonderful.
We asked how they could stop him, how they could get him down. You see him trying to maneuver Mecha to the mat. But I think this is the right thing to do, C-Bear. I don't think the mat wrestling will work against the big man. He's too strong. You gotta just try to stop him, try to put a dent in him somehow.
But there does have to be focus to it. You gotta focus it on a body part or somewhere. You can't just wantonly stomp on him.
Oh, using his partner again. Good thinking.
That was, honestly, they got a good game plan right now. They weathered the storm.
Oh my God, Mecha will stop a man's heart with that punch. Great space.
Oh boy.
Drop kick, good thinking here.
Not a bad drop kick. He's got him held in the corner right now.
Oh, he taunted Biggs. Look at the number boy, though. Number boy has got the arms.
And the referee's trying to hold back Biggs, and they've got a double team in the corner.
Good thinking on finally getting those punches as much as he can possibly do to hurt the big man. He's doing it right now with that opening.
Number boy had to use his entire body to hold back in that corner.
And I still thought he was going to shrug him off.
And unbelievably, the number team has got the upper hand.
Can they rip him off?
No, sir.
That's 400 pounds.
Oh, God.
Oh, you heard the thud on the ramp. Woo! Black hole slam.
And that might be over as soon as the control started here.
They have temporarily shown Mecha the blue screen, but here comes Aaron Biggs.
Number boy made a tag as well.
I don't know if that's wise or not. We got the biggest man in the match against the smallest man in the match here. Boy.
Under. Oh, no. Not a smart move.
Not a good move.
Oh, the reverse power slam.
Holy cow! Cover! Oh! Number man with the timely save. Like it or not, these two guys are giving it everything they got in this championship match.
Oh. I can't get over that power slam from Biggs just now. No way. Sunset flip?
Never happened.
Number boy. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Fatality.
There's no stopping this man.
No, there's not. Oh, God. Oh, God, Mecha is giving these boys the thumbs down. Mecha's tired of waiting. Oh! Like a tube of toothpaste!
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Oh!
Jesus Christ, he just squashed him.
And that will do it.
The champions retain against a game challenger, but man, that was a massacre.
Eight minutes, 49 seconds. Your winners by pinfall and still CWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions, Mecha Mercenary and Aaron Biggs.
Wait, it's the Dawson brothers. The Dawson brothers just came through the back door.
Come get him. Come and get him.
They're trying to call out the champions here.
Come and get him. Let's go. Anytime.
Wait a minute. And this is the other potential challenger team, I.O.U. Brad, the challengers are coming from everywhere right now.
Teams are surrounding the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is scheduled for tag team action. The team of Zane and Dave Dawson versus Team I.O.U. This is the Down South Dandy, Nick, Iggy, and the Music City Mutt, Kerry Alpha.
Anytime you goofs or you fellas
This is scheduled for
want a
one
shot at
fall,
these,
3-minute time limit.
we're ready. Anytime. Oh, like that. Okay. You like sandwiches? That's fine. We're friends. We'll do it again. We'll see. You won't do it again. We'll see. They need to be given the real man. We'll be watching.
Cheer us through them. You want to see us beat them up?
The Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions are right behind us as two potential challenging teams get ready to square off.
And we got a bell. The Dawson's already getting into it with the Helms clan out here. Jeez Louise.
It's going to be the one-man riot. Zane Dawson starting off against the Music City Mutt. Kerry Awful. Thrilled to have the debuting Team I.O.U. here with us at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. Cecil Scott, this is a team that travels all over the country, making towns. They liken themselves to carnies. Roll into town, get all the money they can, and roll out before anyone is any the wiser.
Yeah, very old school approach.
Absolutely.
It's licensed, I'm sure.
Nick Iggy got the arm of Zane Dawson. Team I.O.U., if they have an advantage, maybe over any other team in the country, quite frankly, they may have more amazing, unique, innovative tag team maneuvers than any other team I've seen in CWF in a long, long time. We have a lot of teams like the Dawsons, like Biggs and Mecha, that are big, heavy-handed, hard hitters. We have some great high flyers. I don't think there's anybody on the CWF roster that is a traditional tag team that work together as a unit like these two.
Yeah, honestly, we haven't seen that since the heyday of the Goon Squad years ago, so it's been a long time.
Perhaps not coincidentally, Goon Squad, the most decorated tag team in CWF history.
Right, you gotta take that different approach sometimes.
Oh!
Awful, the biggest man of the team here. Still not as big as Zane Dawson. It gives you an idea of how big these Dawsons are.
It is the bouncers from the Carolina coast against the carnies. Oh, great. There's that teamwork, like I said. Cover. Man, you can almost hear the champs breathing over our shoulder here.
Whoa, too quick for Dave. Man.
Great teamwork.
They're going to fluster the Dawsons here with all this movement.
Into the feed, here comes Zane! Woo! Up and over, trying to save himself, he couldn't do it!
Man, this is just high-octane offense here.
Cannonball senton onto both Dawson brothers! And listen to Team I.O.U. winning this Sportatorium crowd over! The Helms clan leading the chants here for Awful and Iggy. Seated cutter!
Yeah, that low-angle cutter. Shades beat the case there, and he kicks out. And you look at this I.O.U. team, in outward appearance, you wouldn't think these guys would have a whole lot in common. They are one hell of a tag team. Their reputation precedes them.
Yes, it does. Iggy, the smallest man in this matchup. He's still tall, though. He's still got a good vertical base.
Yeah, good leverage, but
doesn't have the mass of the other men in this matchup. Roller reverse, but I think he made a tag.
Yeah, Dave tagged in.
It's not going to count for anything. Here comes Dave. Great thinking. Hold on to the ropes. Commitment from Dawson.
Oh, hard elbow.
And that is how the Dawsons will stop anybody.
Yeah, they got it covered. They don't have the fancy double team moves, but these guys have been partners since day one, literally.
Yeah, the Dawsons specialize in blunt force trauma.
Right, and the more people they hurt, the better.
They have isolated the smallest man on the IOU team.
I mean, none other than a guy by the name of Scott Dawson cites these guys as his influences, so that should tell you about their reputation.
Scott Dawson quite literally considers these men family. Laying just a club to the back of the head as the tag team champions look over our shoulder. Chops are on the menu tonight at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium.
I don't know, but some of them need to get smothered. These, you know, man.
Zane Dawson, the former Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Champion, says he has rededicated himself to tag team wrestling with his brother. There was a period there for a few years where we saw Zane Dawson branch out as a single. He had tremendous success, defeating the likes of Shane Helms, Matt Hardy, and others in that PWI title run that went, what, almost 2 years?
Right, in a lot of ways, Iggy tried to slip out, but no, backbreaker. He more or less ended the full-time singles career of Shane Helms.
Absolutely, Helms wrestles very sporadically now. All that body weight on top only gets 2. But Zane Dawson has rededicated himself to tag team wrestling with his brother, and I can attest. You know, I was on those shows on the Carolina coast with Scott Dawson and Charlie Dreamer and Daniel Messina and the Dawson brothers, and for a period of 10 years or so, there was no more overlooked, underrated tag team in the country. Forget the Carolinas, in the country, than the Dawson brothers.
Oh, beautiful sick kick from Dave Dawson.
And now they have, cover! Now they have reunited with all the blunt force trauma, plus veteran know-how. They have all those years under their belt. More dangerous than ever are the bruisers from the Carolina coast.
I'll tell you one thing I'm impressed with right now is the toughness and resilience of Iggy here. Every time he gets an opening, he takes a shot.
Well, you know, when you're a carny, when you're in a different town every week, you never know. You got to be able to handle yourself. You got to be able to handle any situation. It's almost like, you know, back in the days of like a Luthez. He didn't know his challengers. He had to be able to handle himself. And the carnies in a very similar situation. They're on the road every night to a different town, and they don't know these guys that they're facing a lot of times. They've never met the Dawsons until tonight, a first time ever matchup. So you got to be able to handle yourself.
Right. And a big thing about that carny lifestyle, you never know when somebody may try to double cross you. So yeah, you got to take care of yourself.
You got to double cross them first. Cover! Only got 2.
But it's a good thing he's resilient as he is, because he is taking a whooping from the Dawsons here tonight.
Yes, he is. My word. Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions ominously looking over our shoulders here. And with every big move, you hear these guys grunt. They're reactionary. They know they're going to have to cross paths with one, if not both of these teams down the road.
Big Iggy finally starting to get something going here. Oh.
Beautiful! Face first into the canvas. Boy, that's a tough kid. That is a tough young man that survived that and held on. Drove Zane Dawson's face right into the canvas. Great thinking.
Now he's got to cross the river here and get to his corner.
Will the Carnies upset the Bouncers in their CWF Mid-Atlantic debut? Tag in to the Music City Mutt.
Woo! Tagged in. Zane did not make the tag.
Boy, that's a fast man to be that big and that heavy hitting. Swing and a miss. Woo!
Guy reminds me a lot of Zane Riley.
How many people can out-lariat Zane Dawson? And here comes Dave.
Just clubbed him in the back of the head.
This is the Dawson style. 2-on-1, just clubbing people. Holding them both off, though, is Kerry awful.
Man, what a tough tag team. They both clocked each other.
Yeah, you heard the flash on that one.
Brother just did a spinning back kick.
Cover! 2! No, sir. Only 2. Iggy on the far side has got Dave Dawson. We got a fight on the floor and a fight in the ring.
Might be looking for a double team here.
That's where they excel, is quick teamwork. That is where they will have a big advantage over the Dawsons. Woo! Double knees. Great thinking. Cover!
Yeah.
No!
Couldn't get him up in the hip toss. Caught both knees instead.
Dave Dawson kicked him right in the kidneys.
Iggy, he took that couple hard there.
That's that bar fight mentality. Just kick him in the kidneys. Go for the eyes. Dawson's double team suplex, perhaps? Oh!
Just dropped him on the rope.
Oh, he hit awkwardly, too. Might have hit him in the groin. Cover, 2, no, sir.
2 minutes has expired, 5 minutes remaining.
I'm not entirely sure that they didn't drop his groin on that rope.
It's easy to do when you get caught up like that.
Yeah, it's easy to accidentally on purpose. Uh-oh. Zane going to the top here. Woo!
Maybe not.
Firing away are the Carnies. What are we about to see here? Kerry Awful maybe going up to the top.
Dave sent him out, though. We got a precarious situation on the buckle, though.
Yeah, we do. We got 2 big bad men perilously up there.
Oh, God, is he going to suplex him to the floor?
Zane Dawson is calling to suplex him to the floor. Oh, good thinking there. Dave Dawson, whatever they were going to do, Dave Dawson breaks it up. More. Woo! Kicked him high.
And his Kerry Awful's got great athleticism.
All action from these 2 teams. All action. Oh, wait, on the far side. Nick Iggy going up to meet Zane Dawson on the far side. Firing away here. Oh, Kerry Awful. Kerry Awful got sent to the floor. I don't know if Iggy is aware that his partner just got sent to the floor. Oh, low blow. Behind the referee's back, Dave Dawson had the official.
Red Jones did not see a thing. He was tied up with Dave Dawson.
Dave Dawson had the official. Oh, man, they might be going for the double team version. Oh, power bomb into the canvas. And the Dawsons have won it.
That wouldn't work on you because you've got no stones.
11 minutes, 38 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, the Dawson Brothers.
Come on.
Please no.
Come on.
Please no. Please no.
You like the belly Chinese. How you gonna beat them two?
Student Joey! Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Joey, students!
They got sandwiches in there.
Get in between these guys.
Get up.
Rematch! 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 Rematch!
What you want to do? What you want to do? Oh, you know what I want to do. Let's go. You know what I want to do. Come on. You know what I want to do. Come on. Anytime, boys. Anytime, boys. Anytime.
The Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium is the #1 venue for live pro wrestling in all of the Carolinas. But did you know that you can also rent the Sportatorium for all of your anniversaries, fundraisers, and live pro wrestling birthday parties? Check us out at CWF247.com to find out more about how you can have your events right here at the Sportatorium.
White Mike, next week in the quarterfinal rounds of the Weaver Cup, you are facing Aric Andrews. How you feeling?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little banged up, a little hurt. Pride's a little hurt as well, but it's all right. Victor Andrews, that man walks around here like he's the Charlie Manson of CWF, like he's this big cult following, like everybody wants to grovel at his feet, be like him. Well, not me. He's been wrestling here for 6 years in CWF. I've been at the county fairs, I've been Uncle Bill's flea market wrestling. I've been busting my behind just to get out of these dirty rat holes and actually come here and get some exposure. Now you're telling me that this guy's got one up on me next week? Nah. I'm gonna give him one of these right here, and that's a knuckle sandwich right to the jaw. He's gonna fall. 1, 2, 3, White Mike moves on.
Looking forward to this one, Brad.
Two of the most exciting wrestlers on the circuit today, bar none. Chet Sterling? Would we call Chet Sterling a CWF veteran at this point? I guess we would.
At this point, I mean, once he's battled for every title there is at this point, and held 2 of them.
Yeah, a couple of years out of the Rising Generation League against Tracer X. Tracer X has got the experience. to opt out of the Rising Generation League. We have seen him in a couple of hard-fought matchups here at CWF Mid-Atlantic. This by far, word to the cover. This by far the biggest CWF Mid-Atlantic matchup of Tracer X's career to date. As he takes on Chet Sterling, former Mid-Atlantic television champion, former Mid-Atlantic tag team champion, held those belts at the same time. He's the Rising Generation League champion. A lot of people believe Chet Sterling should have won the Weaver Cup tournament last year if not for the shenanigans of Roy Wilkins and the coach. Nevertheless,
Tracer X, of course, turned a lot of heads so much back in the match with Jesse Adler. A lot of people didn't know the guy, but once that match happened, they're like, please bring Tracer X back.
Yeah, he's got a tremendous fan following. Going to be very interesting to see who, shoulders down. Going to be very interesting to see who the crowd favors in this matchup. Going to be very interesting to see who, if either one, quite frankly, becomes more apt to take a shortcut.
Right, and I had to take a stab at it. I would say Chet, because he had a little bit of a salty past.
Yeah, absolutely. Was the apprentice for the Aftermath in his earliest days. Matter of fact, the very, very first time we ever saw Chet Sterling, he interrupted the main event of Battlecade some years back. Great wrestling from Sterling.
Looking back, he may have done us a favor in that main event. That's neither here nor there. But he's had great showings in the Weaver Cup the last, actually 3 years in a row, had really good showings.
He has. This year, I gotta say, Chet Sterling maybe a little distracted. Not one of the men that entered the Weaver Cup tournament. And, oh boy,
picking up here.
Yes, we are. Woo! Chet Sterling, not one of the 16 men who entered the Weaver Cup tournament, and this matchup was already made when the news came out about the injury to Aric Andrews and the tournament was reshuffled, so Sterling kind of missed out on the second opportunity to enter the Weaver Cup. Do you think Sterling has been distracted in recent months by his attempts to recapture the Mid-Atlantic Television Championship, now called the Worldwide Television Championship, after Cedric Alexander made it so?
Yeah, I think so, and I think it really gnaws at him that he's never gotten a fair shake. It seems like every time he gets a shot at it, some extracurricular activity cost him the title. His most recent shot up in Virginia, the interference of Maeda Scott, cost him the match. So he can't get a fair shake at it.
That was the International Ultra J Championship. Pretty much every title opportunity Chet Sterling has had since he lost that television title. You're right, someone has been in the way. Cover! We got two.
Thank you for get caught up.
Woo! Great wrestling from Chet Sterling.
Interesting there. Side headlock went right to the armbar.
You know, Sterling has been working for a number of years now, right under the tutelage of Trevor Lee, CWF Mid-Atlantic Dojo. He was Trevor Lee's tag team partner for over a year with the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship. Come on. So Sterling, talk about somebody that knows a lot of tricks. Working out with Trevor Lee 2-3 times a week, you'll learn an unbelievable amount about pro wrestling. Good Lord, what a beautiful drop kick.
And I was about to say before that, it was interesting. He was the one keeping the pace slow, and that's some Trevor Lee teachings there.
Sterling into the shoulder block. You're gonna see here.
Sunset flip, baby.
Yes, sir. Tracer too fast. Woo!
Way too fast.
Hit a ring his bell on that one. Double knees. Go for the pin. Two. Quick thinking on the part of both men. Tracer. Oh, great thinking right there. Just maneuvered him right into the sunset flip.
Man, it's hard to keep up with this.
Oh!
And this is the Tracer X's advantage, even though he's on the receiving end of that heel kick. He wants a face like this.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to see absolutely who's in the best shape. We're going to see who can withstand the big, heavy shots that fly in this thing.
And Chet, yeah, he likes to wrestle at a fast pace, but can he keep the Tracer X pace? And we'll find out. He's going to be more likely to brawl in this thing. He does have some brawling tendencies from time to time. See, he is trying to keep this thing slowed down. He's trying to keep a deliberate pace.
Look to the crowd. Oh, Tracer X may have baited him into the buckle on that. Woo!
That was nice.
Beautiful body control. hooked him by the ankles, basically, by his own ankles. Oh, monkey flip. Tracer X is on top of his game here.
He is. I've seen a couple of occasions where Chet has kind of hesitated a little bit and is costing him here. Nice defensive movement. Tracer X lands on his feet. Hits hard for a smaller guy.
Up!
Man, so graceful.
Yeah, he just soars through the air! Two.
You know, this old cliche, he makes it look easy.
He really does, though. This is an amazing young athlete. It's still young in years, but Tracer X has got something like 8 or 9 years of professional experience. This is a guy, you know, a lot like, you know, a white Mike Jordan or a Joshua Cutshall. These are guys that have been, you know, plying their trade for years, waiting for an opportunity on a worldwide stage. And, you know, people all over the globe are watching us right now on CWF Worldwide.
Now more than ever.
Absolutely. You expose yourself to a much bigger audience. He ducked the leg lariat. Great thinking. Oh, God.
Oh, man, he got him with the flat of the foot, I think. I couldn't tell from my angle here.
I'll tell you. Hold on, I'll go back to that in a second. We may see Upset City right here. Only a count of 2. One thing about that, we touch on it sometimes. When you wrestle on CWF Worldwide, when that footage that goes out there that circulates all over, Tracer X has seen a lot more Chet Sterling footage than Chet Sterling has seen Tracer X footage, and it was illustrated right there. He knew to avoid the leg lariat.
You're 100% right. Chet ducked that kick, though, and caught a right hand.
Sterling may not know the big moves from Tracer X to avoid. That could be a very interesting story as this one plays out. Tracer X a step ahead again.
Nice STO.
Sterling. Exploder!
Man, nice torque. I've never seen the exploder from Chet before.
Cover 2-2. These past couple of years, we have seen Chet Sterling really build up his upper body. He's bulked up. You know, he was a really small junior heavyweight when he first burst onto the scene a few years ago. Now, you know, Chet Sterling is a light heavyweight, but certainly a heavyweight. And he's got that extra power, that extra bulk. He can pull off moves like that now.
Right, and I had the opportunity to mix it up with him at Battle Bowl, and he hits just as hard as a heavyweight would. And this is Chet has to kind of wrestle like this because Tracer X strikes me as a type that possibly doesn't do the same moves in every match. You might not know what to expect from him, even if you do scout him.
He's about to knock Tracer X all the way over the top.
You know what? If you keep him on the defensive, it makes it a lot easier to game plan. Man, right to that bicep.
Whoa! Whoa! Right into a pin! Right into a pin! Whoa! He almost won it right there! You heard the gasp of the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium crowd!
I don't even know what to call that.
He went all the way around the world, drove his face into the canvas, almost like the old pay dirt.
Yeah, close enough. It's like the inside of a clock with all that turning there.
Tracer X is starting to get frustrated.
Yeah, he can't pay attention to the crowd. He's got to go ahead and finish this thing.
No, sir. A win here means so much to this career. It can take him to the next level. Tracer to the top here. Might be more at home than Chet. Whoa, rolls right through.
Oh! Chet just blocked him with the right hand.
Oh boy, Sterling going to the top.
Oh, stuck him with that blockbuster.
Got it! What a matchup!
Great win for Chet Sterling. Great showing by Tracer X. What an exciting match.
9 minutes, 25 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Chet Sterling!
You ain't going nowhere like a bad man. So big I'm gonna look back at it. Look back at it. Look back at it.
You know what? I got something to say.
know, a few weeks ago, I got my rematch for the TV title. Well deserved. And I appreciate Smith for giving me the opportunity. But you know what? Somebody, and it's per the usual here, came in and stopped me from doing what I was supposed to do. That man was Lee Valiant. And trust me, as much as anybody else, as much as you, Brad Stutts, I don't want him here. That being said, I want to kick his ass. So, if you, God forbid, if you're okay it for one night, I want him here so I can teach him a lesson. It's just like Aric Andrews kept sticking his nose in my business. He found out what happens. And Lee Valiant at finals night, if Brad Stutts, you make it happen, he's gonna find out as well.